Film is a powerful medium, and to use it for delivering developmental issues is a phenomenal approach. The National Science Film Festival of India 2018, therefore, is a very dynamic forum to address the challenges of gathering the attention of the people through the medium of films, which are the best medium of communication for all strata of the society. The National Science Film Festival of India endeavors to forge a stimulating science and technology culture and foster scientific temper through popular science films. It recognizes the initiative and output of science filmmakers on the specific aspects of science, technology, environment, health, and related issues and motivate them to make more such films. The 8th National Science Film Festival of India 2018, presently underway at Gauhati University, has been a wonderful platform for learning, sharing of ideas and discussions, apart from the screening of films. A panel discussion on science of education entertainment films for social change was organized by UNICEF. The panelists of the discussion were Professor Sanjeev Vanavat, Rajasthan University, Jaipur; Shri Mukul Talukdar, Head of Program, Doordarshan Kendra, Gauhati; Ms. Veena Kumari, UNICEF, Assam; Mrs. Mallika Medhi, Mrs. Madhuri Borua Sen, and Dr. R. Sridhar.
It is very pertinent for me to mention this here before we begin the discussion in the panel today. As you know, the focus of the discussion of this panel is how films can bring in social change. And we see so many budding filmmakers as well as established ones today here. And it is a very big opportunity for us who are working in the development sector to garner your support and join hands in reaching to the last mile audience, the communities, who need to know about various development issues to maintain their well-being and practice positive behaviors.
आज के इस व्यावसायिक दौर में जिस तरह से प्रतिस्पर्धा बढ़ती जा रही है, वहाँ कहीं ना कहीं हमारे ऊपर कुछ सामाजिक ऋण हैं जिनकी पूर्ति हम मीडिया कर्मियों से समाज की अपेक्षा है। एक शिक्षक के रूप में, शोधार्थी के रूप में जब मैं उस पूरी मीडिया की भूमिका को देखता हूँ उसके प्रारंभिक दौर से, तो मुझे लगता है कहीं ना कहीं मीडिया की सामाजिक प्रतिबद्धता किसी न किसी पे रही है। मीडिया को मैं यहाँ बहुत व्यापक अर्थों में परिभाषित करने की कोशिश करूँगा, जिसमें एक है आपका प्रिंट मीडिया, दूसरा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया और तीसरा जहाँ आप बात कर रहे हैं फिल्म मीडिया की। यदि मैं अखबारों से अपनी बात शुरू करूं, लगभग 250 साल का इतिहास हमारे सामने है। उस दौर में जब समाचार पत्रों का एक तरह से प्रादुर्भाव शुरू हुआ था, तभी से उस समय के पत्रकारों ने इस बात को महसूस किया था कि समाचार पत्र सामाजिक विकृतियों से संघर्ष करने का एक प्रमुख आधार हो सकता है। राजा राम मोहन राय से जो हमारी परंपरा शुरू होती है, उस सामाजिक संघर्ष की, उसके साक्षी बनते हैं समाचार पत्र। हिंदी पत्रकारिता की बात करूं, भारतेंदु, जिस समय महिला स्वतंत्रता की कोई बात नहीं करता था, उस दौर में भारतेंदु ने बाला बोधि नाम की हिंदी की पत्रिका निकाली। मुझे लगता है कि उस समय का जो लेखक था, उस समय का जो विचारक था, उस समय का जो पत्रकार था, शायद उसकी सोच समय से आगे थी, इसलिए हम युग दृष्टा पत्रकार कहते हैं। विशेष भूमिका में न जाते हुए मैं सीधे फिल्म के ऊपर बात करूंगा। लगभग 100 साल पहले, 125 साल पहले, जब पहली बार ल्यूमियर बंधुओं ने बंबई के वॉटसन होटल में वो चलती फिरती आकृतियां दिखाई होंगी, उस समय सारा शहर उमड़ पड़ा था। एक अजीब सी थ्रिल महसूस हुई थी। तब शायद किसी ने इस बात को महसूस नहीं किया होगा कि जो नया माध्यम हमारे सामने आया है, आने वाले समय में शिक्षा, सूचना और मनोरंजन का वो एक ऐसा प्रभावी माध्यम हो जाएगा कि वो हमारे पूरे परिवेश को, पूरे समाज को बदल सकने में सक्षम हो सकेगा। और देखिए, एक फिल्मकार की चुनौती, वो जो प्रारंभिक दौर था, अभी मैडम ने बात की, जो इस काल की फिल्में हैं, इन्होंने किस तरह से उन विषयों को उठाया, पैडमैन और विक्टी डोनर फिल्मों के माध्यम से, जिन विषयों पर परिवार में बात नहीं की जाती थी, जिन विषयों पर विचार विमर्श की अनुमति नहीं थी, उन विषयों को उन्होंने एक तरह से चर्चा का विषय बनाया। सबसे खास बात यह है कि उन फिल्मों का प्रस्तुतिकरण इतनी खूबसूरत तरीके से हुआ है कि हम परिवार के साथ, बच्चों के साथ बैठकर देखने में किसी तरह की हिचक नहीं होती है। ये उस फिल्मकार की कल्पनाशीलता है कि वो ऐसे संवेदनशील मुद्दों पर किस खूबसूरती के साथ ये फिल्में बनाते हैं और समाज तक अपना संदेश संप्रेषित करते हैं। तो आप कल्पना कीजिए उस दौर की, लगभग 100 साल पहले का, जब ये देश कितनी सारी सामाजिक कुप्रथाओं में जकड़ा हुआ था, जब महिला विकास की, नारी उत्थान की, नारी स्वतंत्रता की बात करना बेईमानी था, जब गुलामी के शिकंजे में पूरा देश छटपटा रहा था, जब छुआछूत महात्मा गांधी ने पूरा आंदोलन चलाया, उस तरह के माहौल में एक फिल्मकार जब बात करता है। देखिए, सबसे बड़ी बात हमारे देश के फिल्म इतिहास के संदर्भ में जो विषय आपने आज लिया है सामाजिक बदलाव का, सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि उस समय का जो फिल्मकार, जिसके पास पहले की कोई परंपरा नहीं है, वो जो साइलेंट फिल्म्स का दौर है, उस समय भी इस देश का फिल्मकार इन सामाजिक चुनौतियों से सामना करने के लिए तत्पर होता है। मुझे लगता है कि उस समय का जो सोच था वो शायद समय से बहुत आगे था। इसीलिए मैं ये कहता हूँ कि मीडिया में विचार की बड़ी महत्ता है, इसीलिए मीडिया में शब्द की अस्मिता है। मीडियाकर्मी शब्दों की साधना करता है। ये वही शब्द हैं जिन्होंने, ये कहा जाता था कि जिस शासन में कभी सूर्यास्त नहीं होता है, उस शासन में हमारा जो दौर था उस समय का, लोग पढ़े, जैसा आपने बताया कि साक्षरता की अपनी सीमाएं थीं, उन सीमाओं के बावजूद संसाधन बहुत अधिक नहीं थे, तकनीकी विस्तार हमारा अधिक नहीं था, उसके बावजूद इन समाचार पत्रों ने, फिल्मों ने समाज के आम आदमी में अपनी पहुंच स्थापित की और उस संदेश को पहुंचाने की कोशिश की। यदि मैं आपसे उन प्रारंभिक दौर की बात करूं तो पहली फिल्म जो मूक फिल्म थी, उस दौर में भी सावकारी पाश, जिसे आप भारतीय सिनेमा की पहली यथार्थवादी फिल्म कह सकते हैं, जो बाद में 2 बीघा जमीन जैसी फिल्में या मदर इंडिया के जैसी फिल्मों में जिन मुद्दों को उठाया गया, वो फिल्म सावकारी पाश, जिसका नायक का रोल किया था, एक कृषक का रोल किया था वी शांताराम ने। वी शांताराम, जिन्हें एक नायक के रूप में प्रशिक्षण मिला सामाजिक बदलाव का साक्षी होने का या उस सामाजिक बदलाव की परंपरा को समझने का, आगे चलकर निर्देशक के रूप में वी शांताराम बहुत सारी ऐसी सामाजिक फिल्मों का निर्माण करते हैं जिन्होंने अपने समय की उन सच्चाइयों को बहुत सशक्तता के साथ प्रदर्शित किया।
So films for the people, to educate people, to inform people, and to entertain people. Now, when we talk about making a film for social change, being a filmmaker, it has come to my mind that why I should make a film, for whom I should make a film. If you want to be a beautiful, good, effective filmmaker, then you must have, you must be, you study around, like, what are the subjects, what are the issues that you are going to handle, especially the burning issues of the society. Then, normally what I do is that we visit locations, the plots, come back, and then sit with my script writers, writing scripts. But it needs terrific study on the subject, first of all. Nobody can make a film blindly that no, camera leke chala jayega, kuch shot leke aayega, and then the juxtaposition of shots, editing, and then a film will be made. It's not like that. So it needs a terrific study. And especially Doordarshan, we have done a series of programs on health magazine, Kalyani. It was there for 10 years, and then it was a great success for us. It's a very good, beautiful project. That few of us, we have been working on this, and then my colleague is sitting in front of me, Dr. S.C. Tharedi. He was one of the best producers for Kalyani. And it was a very successful project for us. And to be a good filmmaker, you must have 2 qualities. One is self-esteem and self-confidence. You must know who are you. You must know what for you are doing. And then you must have willpower that, yes, I'll be a filmmaker. It should be a passion better than profession. It should be in the blood. Then it is easier to be a filmmaker. And then studying filmmaking is a vast subject. You cannot learn it within 2 years, 3 years like that. It's a keep on learning process. Basically, but you must know, like, the what is shots, what is shot divisions, what is camera movement, and those are the things that you learn in due course of time. The people will come and teach you if you want to go through the course of filmmaking. I have brought a film here. I was very impressed on a man called Jadav Payang. JNU University has declared him as a forest man of India. And he is a recipient of Padma Shri in 2015. I was with him for a long period of time, and then I found this is a man who has lonely converted a senba into forest. And the area of the forest is 1,360 acres. It's not a joke. It means it's 550 hectares of land. Alone, he has developed into a forest. So his life, how he has done this, and why he has done this, when we were studying him, and then it came out. And I made this film very recently. I brought it here to show you. If there is no other objection, then. And yes, Doordarshan has a motto always that we used to make and produce programs and films for the people, and we have been doing it. Earlier, Doordarshan, we have several beautiful projects like Hum Log, Bharate Khoj, and so many. And now, yes, there are some private channels that have come up, and then due to some or other reasons, we cannot just show those type of programs like the private channels are showing because we have some restrictions. We cannot cross the bar. There is a line of control for us. So basically, but it's okay. But still we are fighting, and then we'll be doing our best. And I think I would like to request Binaji to show the film first.
We can do it in the end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll come back again. I'd like to interact with you more than I talk to you so much because I am not a very good speaker too. So yeah, just handing over this mic to my colleague.
I heard Madam Secretary's talk about very sensitive subjects being handled by the films, and then about the health communication, and my Professor Sanjay Banad's history of films with social messages. He has gone through about 60, 70 years of film making in the country. And my friend Mr. Talukdar talked about Doordarshan, which I also was working in Doordarshan. I just want to make some points to you. Everybody talked about entertainment, everybody talked about social change, okay? Films like Amir Khan's films are bringing social change. Nobody talked about the first line, education. Everybody thinks film means social change. Do you know have you anybody heard of any education TV channel today? Is it there? Is it there? Okay, somebody said EMRs. Today you have, I don't know whether my friend Mr. Talukdar or from my UGC friends or somebody who has seen all the 32 educational TV channels which are running 24/7 in this country. You just have to go and buy the so-called Doordarshan's free dish, and then you have to put an MPEG 4, and you get 32 TV channels running 24/7 for education. And Gyan Darshan was started in 2000, closed in 2012, likely to start in 2018, restart. And there is a book called The Channel That No One Sees. Anybody wants to write down the Google what naam is Vibhuti Ramachandran. She did a thesis, PhD thesis on the channel that no one sees, which is Gyan Darshan. You know there is another channel, Nimish is smiling, Nimish Kumar Kapoor. He is going to start a channel called Vigyan Prasar's Science Channel 24/7 soon. But why nobody sees this education TV channel? Professor Yashpal in the 1980s started countrywide classroom, UGC's countrywide classroom. He bought programs from BBC, Channel 4, Germany and showed it and then said, why not we produce ourselves? Somebody told me EMRC. Today there are 22 EMRCs in this country. And I proudly said once in Times of India interview that in the education sector we have got far better equipment than Doordarshan. Far better studios and 22 studios in all our IITs, in all our IIMs. Even where Gauhati University has got a fantastic infrastructure.
There's a great opportunity to see a festival like this. There's a science film festival in first time in Northeast India, I think. And whatever I heard from the students from the Department of Communication and Journalism, this is a great, great success. There, I don't know the exact number. There's a huge number of filmmakers from all over the country and from the outside also. And there are budding filmmakers here. All are putting together their films here, and all the students here, they are enjoying, they are learning, they are visualizing their dreams here. I came across to a concept like edutainment, like education plus entertainment. And this is a very, like education and entertainment. These two concepts, I think you know, and these two subjects, these two concepts, they have a very good relationship. They are like on again, off again relationship. It's like a lovers. Once they become very friends, and sometimes they become jealous of each other regarding their popularity. Like education, when we talk about education, education is, it's for education regarding policies and moral values and all. And something like that, education is not fun enough, but entertainment is not as serious as education.
I just like to mention a few things, like in the health programs. Now, as what we have seen is that I would like to invite it, before, you would talk about very big feature-length films to bring forward a message, okay, whether it's entertainment or socially relevant theme. That's what she's saying, a socially relevant theme, and so that people understand how bad it is or something. But then, it is also, now there are a lot of you who are very young, I've seen a lot of young people who are students. Now you have different media. You don't have to depend on distributors. Okay, you can put it on Facebook, and there are other things which you do, and you can reach an audience immediately with the number of likes and all. So I feel that, yes, this thing of the social content in a film, because I don't sort of take away from commercial films or fantasy films, because at one time, when you went through a depression or there were these changes just after the Independence time, at that point of time, people needed some form of entertainment, and it's a mass entertainment. And our, now you see that in the first week or the first thing that they've covered 2,000 crores, 4,000 crores. Some movie is checked at whether it's a hit or not by that. So you can understand the number of persons and ticket sales that a movie actually fetches in India, means how many people see it. And word of mouth, of course, is important. But here I'm addressing young people, because I would like you to help us in showing in the health sector, not in a way that, it need not be a feature film. Like in the small things, like even serials and things like they have a half full, there is one thing done by UNICEF and Doordarshan where it addresses teenage issues. And also there is Amma Ji Ki Katha, and that it is educative at the same time. It has like FAQs, or you can identify with something, you learn about other societies.
In between the panel discussions and screening of films, our channel took the opportunity to talk with numerous science filmmakers, experienced and amateur alike.
Viewers, we have with us a young filmmaker who has come a long way from UP. Well, he is Manish Kumar. So can you share something about your movie?
नमस्कार, मैं पहली बार इस फिल्म फेस्टिवल में आया और जो ये फिल्म है वो सर्व शिक्षा अभियान यानी बेसिक एजुकेशन को डेडिकेटेड है। स्पेशली उन बच्चों के बारे में इस फिल्म को दर्शाया गया है जो बच्चे अंडर प्रिविलेज्ड स्कूलों में हैं, जो सरकारी स्कूलों में हैं, उन गाँव में हैं जहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा सुविधाएं, फैसिलिटीज़ अवेलेबल नहीं हैं, प्रॉपर बिल्डिंग नहीं है, बाउंड्री नहीं है, मैदान में खेलने के लिए जगह नहीं है, कमरे में बैठने के लिए बेंचेस नहीं हैं, कमरे के फर्नीचर टूटे हुए हैं, उन स्कूलों के बारे में है। और मज़ेदार बात यह है कि बहुत जो फैसिलिटेड स्कूल होते हैं जहाँ पर बहुत सारी सुविधाएं हैं, बट उनके अंदर वो सीखने का जज्बा नहीं है। हमारे पास एक तरफ इंफ्रा नहीं है तो उनके पास जज्बा नहीं है, और इन बच्चों के अंदर जो सीखने की ललक है, जो सीखने की भूख है, वो बहुत ज़्यादा है। बहुत ही उत्साहित बच्चे हैं। और इस फिल्म में सबसे बड़ी चीज़ जो दिखाई है कि हम जो साइंस लर्निंग करते हैं, उस साइंस कहीं ना कहीं वो हर पहलू पर उस समाज से जुड़ा होता है, सोशल एस्पेक्ट से जुड़ा होता है। आप सुबह से शाम तक की अगर अपनी दिनचर्या को देखें, दिन की रूटीन को देखें, तो आप हर एक मोमेंट में आप साइंस को पाओगे। इवन आप जब टूथपेस्ट को दबाते हो तो आप यू नीड टू अप्लाई फोर्स, आपको बल लगाना पड़ता है। अनदर दिस इज़ साइंटिफिक टर्म। और जब आप बल लगाते हो तो पेस्ट बाहर आता है, फिर आप उसमें रखते हो, फिर पुश पुल करते हो। और जो फोर्स का बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट है वो यही है, पुश एंड पुल, और पुश एंड पुल से ही शुरुआत होती। तो इस फिल्म में एक बच्चों द्वारा एक पेपर बलून बनाया गया था, हॉट एयर पेपर बलून था, जिसमें उसकी जो बॉटम नॉट थी उसमें जब हम आग लगाते हैं साइड कॉर्नर्स पर, तो वो फ्लेम जब तक जलती रहती है। मज़ेदार बात यह है कि इट्स अ प्योर फिजिक्स, प्योर साइंटिफिक एक्सपेरिमेंट, बट बहुत सारे सोशल एस्पेक्ट्स को समेटा हुआ था कि वो जब तक वो फ्लेम जलती है तब तक वो हाइट अटेन करता है, और जैसे ही वो फ्लेम बुझती है वो बलून वहाँ पर स्टक करता है और फिर धीरे धीरे नीचे गिरना शुरू होता है। और गिरता ही नहीं है, वो छिन छिन बिखर भी जाता है। अगर आप इसे एक सामाजिक पहलू पर देखें तो बिल्कुल हमारे जो नन्हे बच्चे हैं वो भी उस नाजुक बलून के जैसे हैं। वो उस उम्मीद की जो लौ है, यानी उस बलून के लिए वो उम्मीद की लौ है, और इन बच्चों के लिए जो हम नॉलेज दे रहे हैं, जो उनके पास हम सुविधाएं दे रहे हैं, उनके पास उम्मीद की लौ ये है कि अगर हमने उनको जो उनका हिस्सा है उसका अंश भी नहीं दिया तो वो उम्मीद की लौ बुझेगी। वो हाइट, जो ऊंचाइयां हासिल कर सकते हैं, इतिहास गवाह है। आप कभी भी उठाकर देख लीजिए, जो IAS हैं, साइंटिस्ट हैं, वो अभाव से निकल कर आए हैं। जब आपके पास बहुत सुविधाएँ होती हैं तो आप सोचने उतना अच्छा नहीं सोच पाते हो। हमारे पास भी जब हम ये फिल्म बना रहे थे, आप कमाल की बात है कि मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि मेरे पास कोई भी DSLR कैमरा नहीं है। ये पूरी फिल्म मोबाइल से शूट करी गई थी, पूरी फिल्म मोबाइल से बनाई गई थी, उसको एडिट भी मोबाइल पे ही किया गया था, और हमारे पास कोई ट्राइपॉड नहीं था। हमारे बच्चे ने ही मतलब उस कैमरे को होल्ड किया है, और हमने सारे जो क्लिप्स हैं वो ऑर्गेनिक क्लिप्स शूट करें। कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं था कि इसको हम फैसिनेट कर दें, ऐसा कर दें। तो मैं थोड़ा सा टॉपिक से हट गया कि उम्मीद यानी जो फ्लेम है, वो फ्लेम अगर ऊपर यानी जल रही है, बच्चा ऊपर जा रहा है या ऊंचाइयां हासिल कर रहा है, मैम अगर वो उम्मीद की लौ बुझ जाती है तो जब वो नीचे गिरता है तो उसे कोई संभालने वाला, थामने वाला नहीं होता है।
While interacting with the young filmmakers who are actually school students, this is what they said about their experiences.
So viewers, we have few young filmmakers who has come a long way from Maharashtra. As you can see, all are young filmmakers and the future of our nation. So you have made a film, right, on colors of nature. So इसके बारे में आप कुछ बोलिए।
पहले तो इस फिल्म के लिए मैंने ऐसे पत्ते गिरे हुए देखे नीचे, इनका कलर येलो था। फिर मेरे दिमाग में आया कि इनका कलर येलो क्यों है, पेड़ पे जो पत्ते दिखते हैं उनका कलर ग्रीन होता है, तो ऐसे मेरे मन में आया था।
अच्छा, तो आप बहुत इंस्पायर हो गए एक पत्ते से।
हाँ।
और ये जो आपने जो फिल्म बनाया वो मतलब कितने समय का है, मतलब कितने मिनट्स का है?
3 मिनट्स।
ओके, आपने खुद बनाया, मोबाइल से बनाया या?
नहीं, मैं मीडिया मैजिक इंस्टीट्यूट में जाती थी, वहाँ राजू सर ने मुझे बहुत हेल्प की और हमारे साइंस टीचर लागू सर, उन्होंने भी बहुत हेल्प की मुझे।
अच्छा, तो कैसा लग रहा है आपका फिल्म नॉमिनेटेड हो गया है आउट ऑफ 200 मोर देन 200 फिल्म्स?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
अच्छा, और आपका नेक्स्ट मतलब दिमाग में क्या आ रहा है? नेक्स्ट आप क्या बनाएंगे, कौन से टॉपिक में बनाएंगे?
ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं आया है,
अभी तक नहीं आया। अगर नेक्स्ट एक पत्ता दिखाई देगा तो आ जाएगा ना? ओके, मैं आपने जो बनाया वो ग्रैंड मास होम रेमेडी, वो क्या ग्रैंड मास से आपने इंस्पायर हुआ?
No, actually not from my grandma, but actually as we know, this era is known for the antibiotics, as we are using the medicines like antibiotics. So Ayurveda is also important in our life, and so through my film I have showed that.
Okay, that means you are bridging the gap between science and films, right? और हम लोगों को सब पता है ना, ग्रैंडमा का जो रेमेडीज होता है वो सबसे मतलब फास्ट एक्शन होता है ना?
Yeah.
तो इससे इंस्पायर हुआ आपने? अच्छा, और आपका जो है वो है स्कूल बैग, तो स्कूल जाते वक्त आपने ये इंस्पिरेशन मिला या फिर?
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मतलब हम सब स्टूडेंट्स हैं, तो हमें पता है कि हमारे कंधे पे बहुत हेवी बैग होता है, तो इसलिए हम बहुत थके हुए दिखते हैं, तो मुझे इस पे शॉर्ट फिल्म करना अच्छा लगा।
तो आपने क्या स्टोरी लाइन क्या है इस?
स्टोरी है कि एक लड़की आती है और उसके कंधे पे बहुत ही हेवी बैग होती है, और वो मतलब एक लड़का उसको ढकेलते हुए चढ़ाता है उसको, और फिर वो बहुत थकी हुई होती है, तो वो साइंस बताता है, वो एक लड़का कि कैसे होता है, और रिलेशन बताता है उस रिलेशन से।
ये देखो इस पत्थर का आकार।
क्या? दिखाओ।
कितना अलग है।
कितना सुंदर है ना,
और कितना अलग है। इसकी टेक्सचर देखो। ये देखो इस पत्ते का रंग। दिखाओ। ये देखो कितना अलग पत्ता है। दिखाओ। देखो
इसका रंग तो कुछ अलग ही है।
ये पत्थर और ये पत्ते कितने अलग लगते हैं ना।
हाँ, चलो और इकट्ठे करते हैं, बहुत मजा आएगा।
कितने सुंदर है, और पत्ते और पत्थर।
हाँ, और इकट्ठा करने में भी बहुत मजा आया।
हाँ। पर मुझे एक सवाल है।
क्या सवाल है तेरा? हमेशा सवाल पूछता रहे।
मुझे सवाल है कि इन पत्तों को रंग कहाँ से आता है?
अरे पागल, इतना भी नहीं पता तुझे? अरे इन पत्तों में क्लोरोफिल होता है, क्लोरोफिल, जिसकी वजह से इन पत्तों को रंग आता है। और जब उनका क्लोरोफिल खत्म होता है तब वो पत्ते हरे से पीले होने लगते हैं, और जब वह पत्ते पूरे पीले हो जाते हैं तब वह पौधे से झड़ जाते हैं।
पर पत्ते क्लोरोफिल का इस्तेमाल किस लिए करते हैं?
पत्ते क्लोरोफिल का इस्तेमाल खाना बनाने के लिए करते हैं।
पर कुछ पत्ते हरे होते हैं और कुछ पत्ते लाल होते हैं, ऐसा क्यों?
अच्छा सवाल है, हम इस सवाल का जवाब कल ढूंढते हैं। हाँ, ठीक है, चलो कल मिलते हैं।
काय झालं? अरे सगळ्यांनी मारून द्या. सारखं आहे बघ ना धडपड्या. हे पण आता काय करायचं मग? आयडिया, आपली आजी आहे ना. अरे हो.
अगं बाई आरडाओरडा करतायत म्हणजे ही वानर सेना हल्ली वाटतं.
आजी हे बघ आगायला लागलोय.
अरे बापरे काय लागलं बघू इकडे इकडे. अगं बाई ग पडलाच वाटतं. थांब काळजी करू नको माझ्याकडे एक जादू आहे मी आत्ता बरं करते. अगं कोणी सोन माझ्या ह्याच्यामध्ये ना स्वयंपाकघरामध्ये हळदीची बरणी पॅकेट
आणते.
घेऊन ये बघू पटकन.
आजी खूप दुखतंय.
आता बरं होतं ना जरा थांब.
चले पटपट तू चल पटकन.
अरे थांब रे दप्तर पाणी.
कोणीतरी पाणी द्यायला.
बस बस.
काय झालं एवढं जमायला?
अरे माझी बॅग उचलून बघ किती जड आहे.
उई केवढी जड आहे रे. जड आहे. चांगलेच जड आहे.
अरे सोमवारचं शुक्रवार इतकी जड असते बॅग.
हो पण शनिवारी असं नसतं.
हो शनिवारी छोटी बॅग मज्जा.
ती छोटी बॅगवर आरामात निवांत पडावं.
अरे वेड्या आरामात पडायला चाललायस पण अर्थ माहितीये का? असा आरामात पडलास की पाठीचा मणका आणि खांद्याच्या हाडांना त्रास होतो आणि त्याचे आजारही होऊ शकतात.
हे बघ आपण एक एक्सपेरिमेंट करायचं का?
हो चालेल.
चला.
Making films in present times may sound easy, but to make a film really interesting and appealing to the audience can be really tricky. In order to make science films appealing to the audience, a masterclass on how to make science films appealing to the audience was organized as part of the ongoing Science Film Festival. It was conducted by Mr. G.S. Unnikrishnan Nair, noted science filmmaker, recipient of National Science Communication Award of Department of Science and Technology, Government of India.
Science filmmaking, what is your impression about science filmmaking? I would like if we could be some little more interactive. So, after watching these movies, I want to ask you one question. What makes science films less appealing? What are the factors that make science films less appealing to common man? Maybe you can tell one or two points. Just to know how keenly you have watched all these movies. Yes?
Sir, actually the films we make are not such that, like we make documentary films, so they are just documented or combined. I'm not saying that they are not good ones, they are also very good ones, but the thing that the media, no, actually the common people need, they need like more fantasy in that and less work in that. So we are making the films, but we are not able to make our films more such that the common people also likes that.
Oh, that is very, very fine. That is a very important point. Any other point? Yes, please.
I'm going to say about the Indian. Most of the Indians, they are not rational. Most of them are believe in religions and all, and because of the illiterate, and they are not scientific. That is the reason they don't like the science film.
And in the earlier times, I have been in the science population field for about 25 years. In the beginning, I used to write articles, mostly popular science articles. And after I was writing so much, I felt that the films are a better medium to express, to communicate science. So I turned into science filmmaking. During the earlier period, I used to make films in Malayalam language only. Later on, I made English also. Some of the films were awarded. During the last year, I got this DST award for science communication.
There was another masterclass, and this time the subject was Science Filmmaking, Intent and Content, Idea Generation, Treatment, Film Narrative and Structure. And it was conducted by Mr. Jalaluddin Baba, noted science filmmaker. Jalaluddin Baba is known for his film Olar Lake, Saving the Savior, which is making right noises across the country and world.
But to be a science filmmaker, it's entirely a different ball game than the usual filmmaker. The filmmaker in Bombay, the filmmaker in Hollywood, Bollywood, Tollywood, Collywood, whatever you call, is entirely different, and the science documentary is entirely a different category. Why so? To be a science documentary maker, you have to be an activist first and foremost, because you're making a film for certain intent. Unless and until your film doesn't have an intent, you as a filmmaker doesn't have a passion, you won't be a good science filmmaker. As far as Bollywood and Hollywood filmmakers are concerned, they were intent and content. It depends upon how much the gross value it will be have on end of the day on the box office. The more money it fetches, the more the film is successful. Here it's not measured in terms of how your document is going to fetch the money. No, it's not going to be like analyzed through how many film festivals it goes, how many organizations it goes. It will be judged and quantified how it's going to be a change maker on ground. Because the film has a certain intent and it has a certain message. Once you put up that message, once it reaches the audiences, once it reaches the watchers, the people concerned, the people who are at the helm of affairs, the bureaucrats, the government, the NGOs, change has to happen. Then and only then, your science film, we can call it a success film. Otherwise, it will be meaningless if it doesn't do anything on ground. Why you are making a film? In first thing is the intent. Let me start with a short film. It's now a 5-minute film. You watch it very keenly. Then I'll tell you about the film. I'll tell you its intent. Usually, what the films I am going to show you, the clips I am going to shoot, it's not a foreign film. It's not a film made by somebody else. These are the films which I have made with all the help from my own family, from my own sources, from my own passion, from my own working hard, and I call myself as a guerrilla filmmaker. And you understand the guerrilla filmmaker, the definition of guerrilla. Guerrilla filmmaker is like you are yourself doing the camera, you are yourself doing the script, you are yourself doing the editing, you are scoring the music, you are doing everything single-handedly.
Paran, patas mudum mol, temos os zangue varmo, patas mudum so, patas pum lakchasi yapoi mosjanin, patas pum moj benza paknamni.
Não sei na mozuri gasta, mozuri mojo. Hört mir mozuri karen, tem que tá tendo que via que tá cá. Três pessoas garam bem.
Life and death are the two sides of the same coin. What links them are stories. Some are beautiful, some romantic, and some heartbreaking.
Here is a prototype of a robotic manipulator. So we have two sections. One is the mobile mobility platform, the other one is the manipulator section. So we have an onboard controller which will acquire the images from these materials using these IR cameras, and later there will be an algorithm that will be running behind to classify the type of materials. Later the instructions are given to the controller for the manipulator, to grab the material and bring it to their respective bins. So by this we can segregate.
Films made by college students were part of the competitive films category of the 8th National Science Film Festival of India 2018.
Doubling farmers' income. Well, it's a very interesting topic, I guess, and the filmmaker is also with us. So, इसके बारे में ये मूवी के बारे में आप कुछ बोलना पसंद?
जी मैडम, जब से हमारे नए प्रधानमंत्री सम्माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी आए हैं, तब से उन्होंने जो इंडिया का फार्मर्स है उनकी जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं उनको सॉल्व करने के लिए और बहुत सारे प्रयास किए हैं। उसी में ही हमारा इंस्टीट्यूशन है नेहरू महाविद्यालय ललितपुर, झांसी में आता है, और जो झांसी है पूरा मंडल वो रेनफेड एरिया है, वर्षा आधारित किसान है और अमूमन वो वर्षा की अनियमितता से परेशान रहता है। ऐसे में जो प्रधानमंत्री का जो ड्रीम है, उनका जो सपना है कि हाउ कैन डबल द इनकम ऑफ बुंदेलखंड फार्मर्स, तो फार्मर्स की जो इनकम को डबल करने के लिए, बढ़ाने के लिए और जोखिम को कवर करने के लिए हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशन नेहरू महाविद्यालय ललितपुर में एग्रीकल्चर के स्टूडेंट ने कुछ एफर्ट किए हैं, जिससे कि जो फार्मर्स है वो अपनी ट्रेडिशनल क्रॉप्स के साथ साथ मेडिसिनल एरोमेटिक क्रॉप्स को भी ग्रो करे और उसको मार्केट में ज़्यादा रेट पर उसको बेच सके। तो उसके लिए उन्होंने जो नेशनल एरोमा मिशन है, विज्ञान मंत्रालय भारत सरकार और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने जो स्टार्ट किया, उसी के तहत उन्होंने क्रॉप्स प्लस मेडिसिनल प्लांट में उन्होंने बच्चों ने काम किया है।
So viewers, we have with us a young filmmaker, that is a film Last Chance, right? So please share with us about your film.
So this film is basically, we try to convey a message like we can have small initiatives as a common person towards how to prevent, or how to, well, basically how can we prevent pollution or how can we stop it, sort of. So like basic things like each of the, like we see there are multiple cars in just one family, so rather than traveling in different vehicles, if we can try to go in carpools and stuff, we can plant trees and all. So these small initiatives could actually be fruitful for us in a long run. So that is sort of what we try to convey through this.
Actually, today is a definitely need to protect the environment, through this film basically we use mixed media like the paper cutouts and animation and the other voiceover and great music. So I think hope this will definitely give a great message to our coming children and other.
Well, carrying forward our journey of interacting with independent filmmakers, we have with us a student who has made a wonderful movie called Womanhood, which is based on a documentary on menstrual hygiene. It's something we generally don't want to talk about in a country like India, but then it is something so normal. So please tell us about the movie.
Actually, the movie is based on a topic which is very relevant to our society. It's about menstruation, how we make it as a taboo. But it is a normal, biological, natural process. We all knew it and we all go through this. But since we live in a country where everything is like, if you talk about this topic and if you say about menstruation, it's like, "Arey, kya baat kar rahe ho yaar, aisa mat karo." It's like taboo. So it is very important to tell the society that it's a natural process and what's going through this. It's based on menstrual hygiene, how hygiene is important, how to make it, and if we don't, then what the diseases will go on if we don't maintain the hygiene. The film is all about this.
Viewers, myself Anubhuti, and welcome you all to the 4th day of the 8th National Science Film Festival of India 2018. Well, today is the 4th day, but still we have lots of things in the pipeline, and with us we have Nimesh Kapoor, who will share with us all the details that are in the lineup. So, can you share the schedules, like today what are the programs we'll be having?
Yeah, today, house full screening is going on of looking for Sultan film by Mike Pandey sir. And we just finished our jury interaction, question answer session with lot of questions from budding science filmmaker, then a lot of what's and how's about science filmmaking, and various other suggestions to further strengthen and sustain the this National Science Film Festival of India. And one thing I must tell you that we got 215 film each and every corner of the country, and filmmakers are enjoying, and ultimate objective to promote scientific temper, we are fulfilling this objective. And today a lot of master classes are being organized by in DST Indo-US Forum Indo-US Forum, Department of Science and Technology is organizing one masterclass by filmmakers Matiur Rahman and Poonam Chaurasia. They have come, and some other masterclasses by our well-known noted filmmaker who are our jury members also. Noted filmmaker Anjali Rai Mehta Sahab and Dr. C.M. Nautiyal is a well-known science communicator. They are taking masterclass on various aspects of science filmmaking, scripting, and one interesting aspect also will cover today in Dr. C.M. Nautiyal's session, how to deal with scientists and science labs while science filmmaking.
Mr. Mike Pandey, Chairman of the Jury of the 8th National Science Film Festival of India 2018. Dr. Mike Pandey, globally honored and renowned for his pioneering and landmark conservation work. He is India's iconic wildlife conservationist and environmentalist and filmmaker.
We have with us the person who is behind this festival, Mike Pandey ji. So, hello sir. So, how do you feel, being a part of this festival?
Well, it's wonderful to be here at this 8th Science Film Festival, which is a national film festival. So, I'm really happy to be here, and I'm actually pleased with the number of films, the entries, and the quality of films that we have seen. And it's amazing that even the on-the-spot films have been so engaging, so nicely made. So I think, for me, there is hope for science films. There is hope for India because our youngsters are really turning up quality stuff.
So you have won 3 Green Oscars. So how do you feel, being in this position?
I think Oscars and other awards and national awards are an indicator that you're going along the right path. They motivate you to do more. That means, hey, Hoiniki, you're doing the right thing. Okay. So then it goes on, and awards don't speak to you. But people speak to us, and that's why it's so important to make films that engages people, and their reaction is the real award. How our films change people, that's the award.
Yes. And so wildlife, filmmaking, you should have certain patience, right? So your experience in this filmmaking?
I think for me, whenever I turn a new page, a new species, for me it's a world of wonders. I go down on my knees and say, my God, what is nature? How formidable is nature? And Earth is the mother of millions of species. And every time you see a new species, discover a new facet of natural world, it amazes you. And I think it makes you grow more respect. That's why I ask my people, I say, you all have mothers at home. And you look after her because she cares for you. But the mother of all mothers is the earth. Respect it as much as you respect your mother.
And what do you have to say to the young budding filmmakers?
I think today, as you saw, you see sometimes you make a film, it doesn't work. Sometimes it does not get an award, but does not make a difference. Keep on at it. At one day you will crack it. And the more experience you have, the better films you make. Just now there was an analogy, if you start breaking a stone, in the first strike it does not break. You have to hit it 100 times, 500 times, and finally it breaks. But every strike has weakened the stone. Every strike counts. So every time you make an effort and you don't make it to the winning post, does not matter. You have made a film and you're on your way. So don't give up. Keep trying, keep making good films, and the sky is the limit.
A few jury members gave away their opinions on competitive films nominated for the 8th National Science Film Festival of India 2018. There was also a panel discussion and question-answer session with the jury members.
Say that the films were amazing. Films made by for category A and B were good, but the college students made really amazing films, and even the school kids, they made really amazing. Their ideas were beautiful, touching, and the production was, making the film was very innovative. The design was innovative.
And especially I would like to thank Ministry of Science and Technology, Mr. Nemish Kapoor, for taking so much of trouble arranging all us here. Because to get a jury also to book them on time is very difficult in India. So he is taking so much of pain and care. And also the Department of Mass Communication, Sandan Goswami and his team. I do not know how to express our thanks to them. Such a beautiful hospitality. And only one thing is disturbing me, that this science film festival is held here, but unfortunately, I have not seen any of the entries from northeastern region of India.
अब आप सब लोगों को अंदाजा लग गया होगा कि ये जो साइंस फिल्म फेस्टिवल है और ये जो निमीश कपूर की जो कोशिश है, ऐसे खुर्राट लोगों को एक जगह बिठाने का मतलब समझते हो आप लोग? तराजू पे मेंढक तोलना। और ये सब मुमकिन हो पाया क्योंकि हमारे पास एक बहुत लंबे पांडे साहब बैठे हुए हैं। उनके बिना ये इतने सारे अलग अलग धाकड़ किस्म के लोगों को किसी एक मुद्दे पे लाना ये संभव नहीं था। इसके लिए मेरा आभार, मेरा साधुवाद डॉक्टर माइक पांडे के लिए।
And apart from that, and congratulations all of you filmmaker, because tomorrow only one night is there, so tomorrow you can know about your result and all, and I think it will be very much inspirable, and it will be very much great for all of you.
I would just tell you an anecdote which will tell you why science doesn't have to be dry. C.V. Raman was walking with a professor of physics, and he asked the professor, "Do you look at the stars in front?" He said, "Yes, sir, I do." "What comes to your mind?" The professor said, "I think these are natural nuclear reactors where hydrogen is choosing to generate helium and heat or energy is being generated and so on, blah, 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 blah." C.V. Raman said, "Don't you think it looks like a beautiful diamond necklace in the neck of a beautiful woman?" What I want to say is, it's not that the scientist or science has to be deprived of beauty, but for a scientist, beauty is not enough.
Dr. Mike Pandey, chairman of the jury of the 8th National Science Film Festival of India 2018, expressed his thoughts about the screening of films in the competitive category.
We've had a hectic session, and I must thank all the jury members who looked at every film. Every selected film was looked at, and immediately after screening, it was deliberated upon, thought about, went into analysis, which category it belongs to, who's made it, how was it made, with a tooth comb, and that was repeated once again. So that made the job of the last 65 films, odd films and all on-the-spot films, very tough. But I think with all the knowledge, all the minds, and the diverse backgrounds from which the jury members come, it was to ensure that no films that deserved to be there fell by the wayside. And I think it was a tough job for them, because every film that we saw was engaging, had something to give, and we were very excited by what we saw. And I must thank everyone for spending till 2 a.m. last night writing out the citations and once again going over the films. I think this festival and more festivals like this need to take place in Gauhati and Assam and in the northeastern regions where there's a need for great awareness, whether it's conservation of the forests or the waters or human life. You know, we are going through a serious trouble, and there's a need for us to take stock and take responsibility. And there are rules and regulations all over the world, but they don't work. Things change when people change. And films like these are catalysts that are thought-provoking content of the film makes you think in the privacy of your own home, in your own mind, what you can do to make a difference. It's only when you take a step, then changes will happen.
Showered fever has affected the Rashtriya Udyan Senapata. Sultan T-72 has been missing from Ranthambore National Park for the past 7 months.
I moved to India from East Africa as a young man to make films that could make a difference. I've been filming wildlife for the past 40 years. and used films as a tool to push laws and policies in favor of some of the most endangered species of the planet.
I have been making films on wildlife, following my father's footsteps, and I love being outdoors. I feel the need of telling important conservation stories and bringing nature closer to people.
The news of Sultan missing was really a serious one, and we had to get here to see what was really going on. My relationship with Ranthambore is an old one. I came here when it was not even a national park.